Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to another art stream. I hope you're all doing good and we already have someone here in the chat. Gibi, schön, dass du da bist. Nice to have you here. Today we will continue with our last Blender project. I hope you are all doing fine. I'm doing great. I had a bit of a down. I was a bit tired in the afternoon, but I think now everything is okay. I actually did some painting exercise and it really cheered me up. I can show you real quick. I'm gonna switch to Blender real quick, and I guess you should see now, yeah, my screen. And let me see, where do I have that? I think it's under Sketch. And I tried to experiment a bit with with textures and with painting crowds. Obviously, this this is just barely an hour of painting. I guess I can speed that up even more, so this isn't even close to finished. But already I kind of really like the textures going on here with the people and stuff, and yeah, I really try to get better at drawing crowds. So maybe I will continue this one in one of the next streams. I don't know. I just wanted to show you real quick. And For the Blender project, we experimented a lot with light and also fixed a lot of the geometry. What are things that I still need to address? First thing is the train. I think this is what I might tackle first. The train still needs UV coordinates, still needs textures and stuff, but as you can probably see when we render it the bare minimum, that it already looks pretty nice. Still some issues with it in a couple of places. What do I need to fix also? I need to redo the second, I don't know even what this is, like control panel thingy. I want to have some other design language here. I mean, not like a carbon copy of that one. That's something I don't like. I added a couple of small little tubes on top. I think that was quite cool. I also switched the metal cranes here around a bit. And we also need to address these signal posts. They are just for scale here. I really need to model them out. So first thing, train. Second thing, the machine. And third thing, maybe I also switch that around, is I want to have some other light source. I want to have a lantern or something like that. And I already looked for some references. And I think I want to model something like that. So maybe that is also, obviously not with the LED lights here, but with some proper gas light, like Victorian style. And yeah, I guess let's get started. Let's start with the train. And for that, I'm gonna switch that off real quick. We are gonna move to this location and I'm gonna hide everything except the train. Also gonna hide the railway here and the bridge. Reason for that is that the bridge has reflective parts, and this really slows the render down. And since we have to look pretty exactly here how everything is working, I guess it's better to have it like that. So I already tried out some one materials and I didn't like those. They looked a bit like broken toys. I mean, this already has a bit of a toy design language to it, and I didn't like that too much. So I think it would be better to, but I do want to have some amount of green in there. Where do you have the other references? As you can see here, in a lot of the really early Victorian era trains, you have some amount of, I guess that's paint? I don't know, I mean at least it's green. Maybe that's already corrosion, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Pretty sure that is just like paint on metal, and I don't exactly have that, so we have to do a bit of shading to get what we are looking for. And maybe what I want to do is to start off with this gold one and then tint that green. So that was my plan. So if we are adding this thing, this looks pretty okay. I mean, obviously it's gold and we don't want that, but for that let's go in the shading editor. Oh my god. This looks a bit intimidating. base color, if I don't give that thing the base color, it is just metallic, right? So I haven't actually that much experience with that, so please bear with me. Brightness, contrast, no. Can't I just select the base color here? Yeah, like that. I mean, it's too glossy. But apart from that, let's see how we can influence this. Can we use the plugin for that? Where is this? Next is PBR, okay, that's it. Override. I think the metallic is okay. I just need to get... It already is rough. I think let's try that. And then let's continue with this element. This should be like a dark color. I think we can take the burnished metal for that. Let's look here. Also, Gibby, if you're still here, how are you doing? Last time you also did a couple of art streams and I really enjoyed those. Those are pretty cool. This is another burnished material and this looks cool. What I might want to do here is model this out, bring that a bit back, and then use the... I hope that works like I want to do it. I want to select the burnished metal for everything and then just for this plane I want to use the light emitter. Don't think that's how this works. Burnished metal, that's right. I'm gonna assign that. And I'm gonna assign this metal. Okay, that's how it works. So let's look for the emitter. And now we have a light source. Oh, this is nice. And Gibby, you're doing okay? Your throat kinda hurts and you have to cast something today. Oh, that sucks. If you don't feel too well and you have to do some... Do you have to? Maybe you can reschedule that? But otherwise fine. Yeah, I'm also very good. I had a bit of a down. I was tired in the afternoon, but now I'm feeling good again. And the UVs really aren't working here. So what we can try to do is go into the UV editor, look for this one. Are we still in edit mode? Okay. And I'm gonna... Okay, what happened there? That's really a weird UV set. I want to look at the burnished metal thingy. I hope that's right. Don't think that's the one I'm looking for. Either way. Can I unwrap this? Yeah. What about using Cube Project? Also I have T, yeah, that might work. I also would like to have some tea, my girlfriend. Oh, she already drank the tea. What didn't you make some? Yeah, some tea would be nice. You don't have to. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, the white tea was very tasty. Okay, I want to cube project this, right? I have no idea how I do that. I mean, maybe just leave the UV editing for later. Oh, you know what? Let me Google that. Cube project, Blender, hotkey U. I need to hit the hotkey U. And I'm gonna cube project. So this already looks a lot better. And I think I might need to do the same here. Okay. And this is already unwrapped. But the cube projection might actually work better. Yeah, I think it does. This looks way nicer. For these lines, I think I want to accentuate them with the golden metal, which isn't golden at all. But one thing that I didn't really figure out is why Blender keeps making all of those copies here. Like, I have so many material copies in here. Like 003, 004, and so on. I have no idea how to get rid of these. But anyway. And Gibby, you will be lurking, that's totally fine. No problem at all. Let's make that thing. Let's look again at reference. And maybe I can put that here somewhere. Texture node, I need an image editor. Can I just drop that in here? I think I can. Okay. So we can make that like red. Okay, let's get the golden material again, and then can we... That's a new material? No, I want to copy that basically. I think I just get the thing here again. Add new. Okay, and can we colorize the thing with red? Okay, the red is really ugly. Yeah, something more like that. And this is gold. Can I rename that? Red train paint. And we do the same thing here. I think I accidentally hide something that I didn't want to hide. Okay. Can I undo the hide action? Yeah, let's just leave it like that. It's okay. Red train paint. I think for the screws I want the burnished metal one. And this could be red too. Get it? Maybe this black. This could be in bronze. I have to look that I don't use too many materials, too many different ones. Okay, we can use the brown thing here. This one I also want to darken. And then maybe we can use the gold material here. Okay, this is way too shiny. But if we dial that down a little bit... I mean, it still has to be rough, right? I also want to colorize the thing and give that a less bright yellow tone. I mean, maybe not. the color picker in Blender is still so weird. What happened here? I think this isn't supposed to be there, right? Because something happened here. I think that was way out here. Also use the gold color there, maybe. Okay, I shouldn't use this color, but this one instead. Let's rename that to yellow train paint. And add that here. Train paint, okay, that looks... Really don't like how this is flowing here. Yeah, maybe like that. And then we can select this one. Make that burnished metal. I also think I need to hold down Alt to assign that to multiple objects, right? You select multiple ones, and if I hold down Alt, will this? No, this doesn't work. That's weird. I think that should be. It should be green. Okay, I need to rename that too. Green train paint. And I want to select the cockpit and add another material to that. I'm gonna assign that, and I assign the emission shader. Yeah, that looks nice, and you can see slowly it's starting to work. Burnished metal again here, and that one too. Yeah, that is about right. I think there's... I also want to have rather dark. Can I select that and... Oh my gosh, what happened even here? First of all, I'm gonna select everything. I'm gonna assign the burnished metal. I think I assigned that to the wrong material. might need to convert it to a mesh so that I can select this one, assign that to a new material. Yeah, okay. Maybe I don't need to do that, but let's select the light emission shader, and already we're making some progress. This one should also be the burnished metal. I don't know, maybe 2. I think these 2 elements I assign the green there, and here we have a bit of a problem. Okay, that seems to work. I think I don't want to have this green. Yeah. Oh, my coffee, my tea is ready. Thank you so much. Nice. A little bit hot. Need to position that out of reach. Yeah, it's really hot. So, let's select the burnished metal. Same here. And we are slowly building up a nice look. Yeah, I think I want the yellow paint. This, I don't know, maybe burnished metal. Same thing here. Should be rather dark, I feel. Also, these 2 elements. And same here. And as soon as I have finished texturing this train thing, we can look at the rendering and see how we did, if there are some big issues with it or not. I think these plates I want to keep green. There must be a way to select all of them. Like, should I Google that? I'm pretty sorry, but Blender, select multiple assign material to multiple objects is exactly what I want to do. Okay, let's look at Blender Dojo. Maybe I don't even need to.
Hey everybody, welcome to the video. It's my second time project art, but selecting
Hold Shift to select all of the objects. Okay, I already did that.
data, materials, animation data, basically
Make links.
make that like 5-minute trailer.
Okay, and I need to know what he's talking
The
about.
Make Links menu, And when it has this option, that means I want to apply. So I'm going to select the white cube and then the red cube. That means our primary selected material right here, our primary selected object, this red cube, is going to be the thing that Blender is going to draw the data from.
I hate
to
that if
apply
they
it
drag
to
on the
other
tutorial for
object
so
here.
long.
We can apply that data and make that link by hitting Control and then L at the same time.
Control L. Okay, I think that's what we need right then. Control L. Link materials. That didn't work. Maybe I need to select this last. Yeah, I need to select it last. Okay, now I got that. Thank you, YouTube. And and just hit that right, and then use that again. I think I want to have one stand out as yellow, maybe. This can be, again, same with the things inside the train. And slowly getting there. I think this is an error. This isn't supposed to be there. Okay. These are relaxed. I don't think I'm gonna bother with texturing those as they won't be visible. So tell you what, let's go to layout mode. Let's select the camera. And also I want to save that. Otherwise we're gonna run into the same problems again. And if I'm... Oh, I actually see we didn't assign some elements here. They are very visible in that direction, and also that one. So okay, a couple of elements that I kind of missed. We'll link the materials. Looks great. What is that? I think that's also some form of relic. And I need to get a yellow color for that. Can we copy that? I think it would look nicer if we have the same thing here. Okay, yeah, that's totally okay. So let's switch back to this perspective. And I don't really like that we have this whole empty space there, because it's very visible from that angle. think the same thing here. Doesn't totally align. Now this looks okay-ish, but we still need to apply that to those elements as well. Let's select everything here. Bit tedious, is it? So I guess let's switch to the I have got to select some of these elements on top. And this golden element. So do we have everything? I think we have. So let's push that down a bit. Also, I like that. I think that looks cool. Okay. Now that we have fixed everything with the train, let's try to render it and let's say what we are getting. Has the silly thing now defaulted to Eevee once again? I think it did. Yeah. That's so weird. Now I need to get everything here running again. Medium high count. Okay, that looks about right though. And yeah. For the most part, this looks nice. I'm not sure we need those elements here to be yellow. I think I'd rather have them black or maybe even green. Let's get rid of this and use the green train paint. Yeah, I think green looks way nicer. Okay, but the rest I do enjoy. I don't particularly like how this is intersecting here. So maybe I need to fix that as well. But those are minor details. I think for the most part, this still looks pretty cool. And I have some tea now. Let's then work on either the train signal thingy or the machine. I think I start with the train signal, or I even start to add that in. So I'm gonna hide everything except, okay, maybe not everything, but those two cylinders as well. Let's hide everything except this. And I think we have a bit of a problem with the scale. So rather than working on this whole mess of an project, I'll just copy this and work on this here in a new. And I call that train signal. Well, let's get some reference going. I need an image editor here. And I think I had one, but it was the alarmy. And this is why I hide that. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I think this one I liked a lot better. Is everything okay? Okay. I think I will start with the signal itself and then work my way up from there. So, I guess it should look something like that. And it has an interesting almost insert. So maybe what we can do instead of modeling this ourselves, let's look at KitOps. Maybe it has something similar here. But one thing I want to do before that is to make the thing here round-ish. So let's select this edge and bevel it. Maybe that's not a way to go. Didn't really enjoy the look of that, so. Oh, what the heck. Nobody's gonna notice either way. But now we have some. Okay. The topology is very bad. So I guess let's do that in a clever way. I'm gonna just delete the faces here. I'm gonna extrude that out. And then delete only the face. Okay. Still need to delete those edges then. Only edges, okay. And I'm gonna delete this face. And if I select this and this edge, can I bridge the edge loops? Can. I'm gonna add a couple of cuts. No, that's not what I wanted to have. I thought that would be the way to go. Obviously it wasn't. Let's do it again. And try to come up with a better solution. Gonna rotate this in 90 degrees in Y direction, bring that here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete all of the vertices here. Now I'm left with this. And I'm gonna select, is that right? Yeah, I think that's okay. Extrude that in Y direction, and I think now we have something akin to what I was imagining. I actually selected the wrong one there. And this is an edge loop, and I can fill that. And I can do the same thing here. I'm gonna fill that as well, and fill the last one. And I think now we have the shape that I was looking for. Maybe I need to scale it up a little bit. Okay, and now let's look for that insert. I can't see something. Maybe subsets is the one I'm looking for. Okay, I need to select this and then add insert, right? Yeah, okay. Maybe scale that a bit. And this looks about right. Looks a bit more complex. That's okay. And for the other one, let's just get a cylinder. Rotate that. Scale it down. But we do have one problem. I mean, I'm not that sure that I can assign materials to this. This cuts, and this is the element. As you can see, maybe I need to convert this to mesh. I don't know. Can I assign a light to this? That is not a question. Yeah, I can't. I mean, there obviously is a way to do that. I'm not completely aware of it. Since this isn't working, can we add that to one element? And maybe apply all. Where even is that? Okay, we don't even have a modifier here. Why can't I select this? Okay, let's go back. And we just remove all the inserts. Okay. And we're gonna model this out, because I have no idea how this works exactly. And for everybody coming to the stream, this is actually the full model we're working on. So we are currently in the progress of modeling this little signal post here, and I went to go for a bit of a weird solution with using kitops and try to make that work, but I need an emission shader, so I don't know, I just model it per hand now. It's okay. But that means I do have to start, oh sorry about that, do have to start from the beginning here again, and now we are working just with primitives, but feel free to ask me anything regarding the model or my workflow. Yeah, feel free to do so, and I try my best to answer it. And I think here I want to duplicate that, and wait a moment. No, actually I didn't want to duplicate it. I want to copy it instead, because this one is a bit smaller and we don't have to 100% model out the reference. Instead, I really want to give everything my own spin. Okay, and that didn't really work, did it? So copy that. Rotate it. In which direction do I need to rotate it? Okay, it's 180 degrees in Z. Then we can rejoin those elements together. And now I can just fill those edge loops, and now we have something that we can work with. I'm just gonna fill the polygons here real quick, and we can then cut that out. So let's maybe join. Before we join those, let's copy them. Then join them and then cut them with the Boolean tool. I'm gonna select this thing. Difference, why? I think, the heck? Difference? No? Wrong? Like that. Okay, that's about right. So let's try to something like that. Gonna hide those cutters. I'll scale that down. Sharpen it. Okay, this looks nice. But this one, I think I want to model this all in one take, right? Let's use the emission material. Okay. I really want to use the default emission shader that I use here. I'm gonna extrude this out. So maybe not like that. Scale it down. Then I can import this here. I'm gonna sharpen it. And already this looks okay-ish. Gonna include some little details here. But before we do that, we can come down here and leave this at this position. And we have some good geometry in here. Add another loop cut. Then we can extrude of this, this out by extruding along the normals. Oh, this looks pretty cool. Why didn't this work? I want to duplicate this one. Okay. So let's look from this perspective. And I also want to have a nice detailed bolt. So let's look in hard ops for one that fits the design. I think this is cool. Add insert and auto scale. I think I need to, yeah. Gaming Hamster, nice to have you here. Schön, dass du da bist. If you want to look at the whole image, so this is what we are currently working on. I did detail the train, so now it has all color and is all shiny. Don't mind the bad render. Obviously, this has a lot of stuff going on, so yeah, I need to render this out in a very good quality and haven't done so yet. But I really like the look of the train. Looks pretty nice. And now, sorry, I mean, renderer obviously takes time. So I'm gonna toggle that down to the camera view. And we're in the progress now to detailing this little train signal thingy. And again, we are always going down to the primitives here once more. I just have a bit of a look at some design that works in the real world, and we don't necessarily have to copy this one by one. As you can see, I already deviated from that, but it's totally okay. And yeah, I just do the same thing as I do when I am painting. I just repeat the process over and over again until we have something that looks nice. And yeah, that's the strategy. Let me select all of these faces, and then we can extrude the thing out. Yeah, that looks kind of nice, kind of sci-fi-ish, but we're missing a bit of the Victorian stuff. So one thing that I already prepared in... It's not... Oh, I need to save that. In another project is like a steel beam, steel bar construction. Maybe we can use that. It's always better to use stuff that you have already modeled than to do everything from scratch. I think here it was okay to do that. And what railway tracks? Let's see. Ornament, no. Steel bar, I think. Yeah, I think this is the one we're looking for. And I can also scale that because this looks a bit scaled here. And I can array that thingy with a modifier. Okay. Need to select the right one though. In that direction, and let's make this like 3, maybe 4. 4 looks about right. And let's bring that down. This is on top of that. That looks kind of okay. And for the top of the thing, let's get started with a simple box. Out here, yeah, right. Gonna scale that down a little bit. Gonna extrude it once more. Come in. And again, I don't really need this to be like exactly. I want to get a general gist of the feeling. So, let's see. We include some edge loops here. And since we do have that, I think I can delete the vertices here. Select the edge loop. And then go into loop tools and make that a circle. And now we have a nice transition from a flat surface to a circle. And I always enjoy to do that. Okay, maybe we can use now this loop to bevel a custom design here. Like, this looks cool. I think it looks cool. And what are we going to do now? I think I want to simply select that, extrude it on top. Okay, please extrude it. And then merge that at the center. And we have some, no, actually I don't want to do that just yet. Want to get another edge loop. And do something like that. Okay, this looks cool. I think this looks cool. And now for the little details. Obviously we can sharpen this. So we have a bit of topology issues here. I could fix that, but since this is the image we're working for and this will be a little spot here, so I don't worry about this weird topology. It's okay. If you are offended by that, I'm sorry. I just try to get this done as soon as possible. So I'm gonna merge this thing down at the center, and I'm gonna select wait a moment. I'm gonna snap. Isn't here a snap thingy? Snap vertices, selection, cursor to selected. This is what I want to do. And now if I'm including line, okay. There was some Blender add-on which made me add single vertices. Now I can't remember that thing. Okay, so let's do it the hard way. Delete everything except one vertex. Okay, that's so weird. This is obviously the most complicated way to do that. But anyway, now we have a single word here. We can extrude that out. If I use the right shortcuts, that is. So I'm gonna go to edit mode. And now we have an edge. This is good. So let's bring that down here. And I think, am I going to mirror that? I'm not too sure. Let's make that thing visible. For that I need to make that into a spline. So let's do that first. Convert to curve. And as soon as this is a curve, I can assign geometry to it. Make that round. I can also use a profile, which might look a bit nicer. Set spline type to Bezier. This is now a Bezier curve. And this as well. And this doesn't need to be exactly the same thing, but I want to get the gist of the design. And let's try to mirror that. Mirror, okay. And if you have this problem that your mirror doesn't mirror at the spot you want it to, you can just select the vertice where you want to mirror it. Set the snap thing. I mean, we can even do that here. Okay, wait a moment. I just had a sudden change of heart. I'm gonna insert an empty and it's gonna insert directly here at the top of the thing. So this is already a perfect mirror. So then we can use that as the mirror object. Empty. Oh, yeah, I know. I select don't show in viewport. That was why it wasn't working. You want to okay. We have a bit of topology problem here on top. It's okay though. Then I'm gonna duplicate that, rotate. Okay. Apply the mirror and rotate it in. Why aren't you not working? I didn't apply the mirror. That's because I was duplicating it and not copying it. Now that I copied it, I should be able to apply it. Should be able to convert it to a mesh. Oh, okay, this looks about right. And then I can rotate it. Let me fix the origin first, set origin to geometry. And I think now we are able to, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. 90 degrees. And we have something akin to the model that we're working on. I think I want to scale that down a bit. Okay, sorry, I need to do that again because it's too thin for my taste. I want to have a bit more depth. Oh, I think this is more what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna copy this again, apply the mirror. Why didn't that work? Yeah, that's so weird. Oh, I need to convert it to a mesh. Now it is working, right? Okay. Set origin to geometry. Rotate it in Y direction, and yeah, this looks more like the thing we want to create. And for the last element, no need to get overly fancy. think it's totally enough to just get a box in here, add an edge loop around here, scale that up. Okay, that is the wrong direction, is it? Something like that. And then merge the vertices at the center. And this looks about right. You can even push it a bit down. And here I want to, sorry about that, shade sharpen the thing. And this one I also need to apply, I think, otherwise I can't sharpen it. Again, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna convert this to a mesh and I'm gonna sharpen it. And this looks right. Okay, so now we have part of the thing done. I think I need one more steel beam. Yeah, it is okay. Totally okay like that. And let's see. I see a little cylindrical element here on the top. So let's try to do that as well. I'm gonna rotate this in Y direction. And let's see where we put the thing. And for this one, I want to select all of the vertices here, push that down and push it a bit up, something like that. Okay, but I need to go into X-ray mode for this, otherwise I won't select all of the vertices. But that's okay. And that isn't so clever, is it? I think I want to do that, but only after I did all of the insert work. So let's do that first. Sometimes I have to reflect a bit on how exactly I want to do things. And here I want to do this cut first. And then we can do what we just did. Sometimes we have to go back. Don't be afraid to do that. Totally okay. Gonna need the subtract mode. Oh yeah, this is what I was looking for. Now we can push that back, scale it a bit in Y direction. And now we have something like this. And I want to apply some screws here. And I could try to array them in a circular motion. I think there is already a possibility to do that with KitOps. Like you have to hit. Maybe let's try it. You have to hit various keys at once, and I think it was V, but it wasn't. No, no, nothing works. I love this. Snap mode. Is that vertex? No, no snapping. Anyway, I just do that like I feel. Can I convert this just to a regular mesh? It already is. Okay. I'm gonna duplicate that a couple of times, and I don't really like that we are not able to see 1, 2, 3. I think it's 3 on each side. Yeah, that's totally okay. Let's copy just those two elements. Can I copy just those? No, I can't. Okay, that's stupid. And let's duplicate them. Okay. I mean, it's okay-ish. And for the cables, there are a lot of cables running on here. I have this neat little plugin called Cableator. Let me see. Cable, I think create cable. Now we can select two spots, and already it created a nice cable. And we can adjust the tension. I think it looks good like it is. And maybe we want to create some tech thingy here where it actually connects to. And for that, let me just look real quick for an asset in my asset library. Where's that? Can't find it here. And not all of my assets are included here, but I think enough to get us started. Und Gaming hast du mal was anderes. Ich habe mich gerade übertroffen. Ich habe gerade das beste selbstgemachte Bibimbap mit Hühnchenbulgoi gemacht. Ich bin im Himmel. Oh, Gaming Hamster, das klingt so lecker. Oh mein Gott. Oh, würde ich das auch gerne essen. Wir hatten heute noch mal von dem japanischen Curry. Actually, for my YouTube viewers, I'm just talking a bit about eating and nothing relevant to the project here. I keep you updated on what I do. Ja, aber ich habe jetzt noch mal Hunger. Ich müsste unbedingt dann noch mal irgendwie was zum Abendessen. Läuft wahrscheinlich aber dann erstmal auf nur Brot hinaus. It's a bit too sci-fi. I mean, I could insert something in here. That. Still, it looks very sci-fi. Maybe that goes away as soon as I kill all of the textures. Not totally. Oh. I don't know. let's go into the image editor again. Where is that? Also, why haven't I did stop the music like for the entire stream? I'm very sorry. Ja, lecker scharf, ja, dann ist es total was für mich. So, let's get another greeble here. And I wanted to switch that to the image editor, right? So, yeah. I'm gonna rotate this, I think, in 80 degrees and scale it into Y direction. Also scale it a bit on this side. And as you can imagine, I really like to work with Legos as a kid. And working in 3D sometimes is pretty similar. You're trying to arrange the blocks exactly the way you want to. And let's see if we can include this little bridge. Oh, okay. Don't know why, but this didn't work. Was weird. Anyway. And I want to have a little I don't even know what they are. So these indents. I think the best way to do that is the array modifier. So let's include the cube, scale it down, scale it in Y direction. And I can also scale it in, again, that's Y2, okay. Something like that. Okay, and now we can array this whole thing. Add the array modifier into Y direction, but we need like -2 or something. Actually, it's a lot more, like -4. And now we have arrayed this little element, and it looks pretty nice. And for this I need a curve. So let's get a curve here. Start with the Bezier one. Something like that. It would be better to have that exactly on the top. So, about that? Seems to me about right. And let me see again. I'm contemplating how the best way to do that is. We can add a couple more curves and merge them all together. Okay, oh man. This is why I hate working with curves. I accidentally went to the wrong... Okay, let's delete that. Oh, maybe we can salvage it. We scale that on 0 on X position. Okay. So now everything is zeroed. We can rotate that in X. Okay, hopefully now everything is working. Yeah, okay. If I solidify that. No. I can convert it to a mesh. And solidify it, and why doesn't this work? Okay, now I'm confused. Or do I need to select wireframe mode for that? No. It's so weird. This is a mesh. You need it to be a Bezier curve. We just get a plane and convert that to a curve. And now I can select this object. I think that's about what we need. Looks wonky though, but I can fix that by converting it to mesh again. And oh, can I? I thought I could do that. Convert it to mesh and then sharpen it. Okay, and now we have something. Looks about right. I want to copy that, make another one here on top and delete everything except, okay, let's detach that. Separate object. Why do I do that? So this is an object. Okay. Gonna delete all of the vertices, and then we have just a bunch of edge loops, and this will be our first segment. I mean, it's a bit thicker, but that's totally okay. Do it like that. And there are actually more effective ways to do that, but yeah. Why didn't this work? This is very weird. Okay, I have no idea why the edge loop refuses to go down here. Okay, we have a couple of overlapping edges. That is why. Oh, then let's get rid these vertices. Don't know why these were overlapping. I think now we only have the vertices, right? Okay. Let's fill those lines. And we can also, can we get rid of the seams? That would be cool. Clear seam, or clear sharp? I think clear sharp. No, clear seam. It isn't working. Anyway, let's extrude this out. And do the same thing we did before. And now we can select all of the loops again. And this time we can actually screwed up the angle there a bit. And this looks good. And now we can select the bottom ends. And I just need a couple of those. Okay, we have now a bit of a problem. I do have to count. I hate to do that. But okay, this doesn't match up. We call it intentional. Okay. I'm gonna push the whole thing down. Also push that down. And what we can do here is copy the whole thing. I think I copied that in edit mode. Now we have a copy, okay. Gonna hide that. And I'm gonna select everything inverted. Invert. So we're gonna delete all of the vertices here. Okay, maybe we want to delete the edges. Only faces. We have one. Yeah, that's also not what I wanted to do. Faces. Okay, this is exactly the behavior I wanted. And we can scale that in Z direction for about 45, I guess minus 45 degrees, and we can extrude it out. I'm gonna duplicate that. Does that change angle as well? I'm gonna select local here. Okay, this does look okay. It's weird. Even if I have selected local, it's not really using the local coordinates. I'm gonna copy this once more. And, Sai Janice! Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. And you're asking, how are you? I'm very good. I was just a bit really into it and didn't pay that much attention. But yeah, I think we are in the progress of detailing out this little steampunk scene. And what I want to do, sagst du jetzt international? Ich mache ja immer auch, das muss ich mir noch gerade gucken hier, so. Ich mache ja immer auch meine Sachen für YouTube. Und auf YouTube sind halt die meisten Leute, die das gucken, tatsächlich nicht deutsch. Ich habe mir das mal anzeigen lassen. Es sind viele irgendwie aus Amerika und Indien und Brasilien, glaube ich, war bei mir auch ganz weit vorne. Deswegen habe ich mir gedacht, die Art-Sachen mache ich alle auf Englisch. Das ist dann manchmal ein bisschen holprig, gerade wenn ich hier so 1000 Sachen gleichzeitig mache. Ja, aber ja, that's the reason why I keep everything in English. It's because of YouTube. And I apologize really for my terrible English sometimes, but especially when I'm detailing out stuff and really thinking hard about the choices that I will make on an artistic level, I have a bit of trouble to keep everything fluent. I'm sorry about that. I try to better myself. Kannst du aber gut Englisch? Ah, dankeschön. ich versuch's. Es ist immer so ein bisschen suboptimal. If I just have to read stuff, it's not that big of a deal. What I don't like about those, they are a bit thick. But anyway, I modeled them like that. No, it's okay. Okay, I accidentally hit some key that gives me this bit of funky looking perspective thing. Okay, let's just add a cube in here. I think that's actually easier. And I think I don't want this to be overly bulky. So, what we can do here is to get a couple of edge loops, like 3, And then, okay, these are 4. Like that. I think we can push those edge loops down. So then we have something like that. And for this one, also what we can do is to use the bevel modifier. And it's not working at all, right? I think we have some topology issues. It doesn't work. Okay, so no bevel modifier this time. Let's see if we let's first of all, before we do more detailed work here, let's copy this to our original image and see how the thing looks, because clearly this has other proportions than the one we started with. I need this to be on global. And I'm going to rotate this in Z direction by 180 degrees. And this thing needs to be flipped. Wait a moment. I'll try to get that right. So this I'm gonna scale by -1 in Y direction. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm gonna remove some of those elements. I'm gonna scale this one down. Then we can have another one here. I'm not really sure that this is the best way to do it. And still we have to detail a couple of things here, but I want to get a feel for the whole thing first, so what's that? Oh, yeah. I haven't selected those elements. Also, now we don't have them here at the top. I need to copy them once more, I guess. Yeah, sorry about that. That's pretty much the most complicated way here with that. We also got rid of the little spiky top, didn't we? No, here it is still available, so let's copy that. Okay, that looks about right. And now the final moment comes. I'm gonna copy this in this scene. And I'm gonna get rid of this for the, I guess for the most part. Wait a moment. Need to box select this down. And Now we have our more complicated train station thingy here. And already, like I said, it's too large now to fit at the position where it originally was. We can push that even more on top. But then we don't see it in the image. Okay. Okay, this makes no sense. I need to balance two things now. I need to balance, first of all, the composition in the image, and I need this to make sense. I mean, now obviously the train is gonna hit that signal and this won't work. But if we, I mean, we can do it like that. This looks okay-ish. Need to select these vertices all. Okay. No, please, Blender, don't crash. Don't crash on me. Oh my god, I need to save. Let me save that real quick. Blender already crashed on this on this project, sorry. So I need to be extra careful. I mean, then I can also play a bit around with the angle here to make it more dynamic. I mean, this makes sense, right? The train could pass this signal post. I'm not really sure that I like it that much from a compositional perspective, though. I think the other one looked a bit nicer, so let me open this block in. And maybe we still can do everything with this, right? I mean, we can shorten it, we can do a couple of things to make it fit better. I think here okay. The thing is here again. Okay, that always was a bit of a problem. Okay. Even here, this doesn't make sense, right? The train is gonna crash into it. I wasn't really aware of that, but this doesn't make that much sense. Maybe what I can do . Push that a bit closer. I think this is as close as I can get. What do you think? Does this work? I don't really like it. I mean, now we have two signals that are at another position, but here we have the same problem, right? If the train would travel here, yeah, this would definitely hit this signal. If the signal was here, that might work. Should we render this out? And hello Tomahome, nice to have you here on the stream. Currently I was in the progress of detailing out this little train signal station here, and we still have a lot of things to do in terms of texturing, but we did texture the train. So let me show that to you real quick. If we render the image, which takes a bit of time and also is very noisy because we have a lot of things going on here, but you can see the train finally has a bit of a metallic structure and a couple of different colors, and I think it looks okay, maybe except for this part here, but I do want to add in the smoke and stuff like that as soon as we paint the whole thing in Clip Studio Paint. So I might just leave that like it is, but I'm not totally sure. So and with the train signals I had to move them. I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan. But yeah. What I wanted to do here is maybe get everything in a... do we want a wood color? What is that? It is like steel or something like that, and it is white, but I don't like that. I want to have the signal to be in a reddish color and then have lights emitting from those signals. And we can already test that by adding some lights here. I mean, obviously they will be just white or yellow, I guess. I think this one I want to make the same color as this is wood plain dark. Wood plain dark. So, chat, what do you think? I think this is okay, actually. I mean, I still need to work here on those little elements, but I feel like those could be wood as well. Yeah, why not? This thing... I think I want to have like aluminium. And here I need just a simple red material. this is red signal post. We want this to be a little bit metallic, maybe, and it should be pretty rough. Signal post. I mean, we're getting there, right? It just takes a bit of time. We go to this selection here and use the wood, plain wood. One. And this should be aluminium, right? I mean, oh, maybe the burnished metal. I think the burnished metal will work better. And same thing here. I want to have all of these share the same material with this. So I'm gonna hit Shift L and link materials. I'm gonna forget that, I guarantee you. I get this. Link materials. So let's see if we're rendering it like at a zoomed in value, how this looks. I think it doesn't look halfway bad. I think for these elements I also want the burnished metal one. This can be aluminium. And here I want to have the emission light. And well, this looks okay. Let's zoom to the whole image. I don't like these elements here. We need to redo those. Yeah, I guess this has to be black to make a better contrast to the sky, but still we need to do something there. This doesn't look right. But for the most part, I think I dig it. We still have to redo this machine, which should be something else. I think I tried already something but didn't save it with various gears and stuff. But I also like a plain boxy looking thing. And with this one, let me fix that real quick. I can't unsee that now because this like arm, first of all, I don't really like it, but then also it's not in scale. It's way too bulky. So what I'm gonna do here is select all of these things. Yeah. Not the best way to do it, I know. Selected something by accident here. Selected even more by accident. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, this makes sense. I'm gonna scale that down. Maybe duplicate it. Maybe like that? I think you can still pull that down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo some of those. At least it's now in scale. Okay, I have surpassed the 2-hour mark and I need to get up very, very early in the morning. So what I'm gonna do now, I just call this one not finished, but done for today. And in the next stream, what do we need to address? I think we need to address a couple of issues with the house still. There are some untextured parts here that need to be fixed, but it's not that much. We still need to model the lantern that I want to include, I don't know where, somewhere here, maybe also in the background. And we need to fix the machine, so it's not a lot, people. I think we might be done with the modeling in the next stream. Then obviously I have to render this out as a render pass. In case you're interested in this, I can give you a quick tour how I'm gonna do that. The idea with render passes is that I want to render out only specific elements of the image and have them as PNG with transparent background. That means I have one layer, like in Photoshop, in my case it's Clip Studio Paint, just with the train or just with the house, and then I can paint over this former easily. And Gaming Hamster, I wish you an awesome start to the next week. Thank you, we're walking the dog now. Bye bye. Gaming Hamster, so nice to have had you here on the stream. I wish you a very good night and a good start in the week. Take good care. And for everybody else, yeah, this is where we are currently standing, and I'm gonna rate now. Let me get to the just chatting. Who are we rating? Let's see who is on and doing stuff. Cover is online. Oh, that's actually a bit too loud. If you have any wish where we can rate, tell me. Otherwise, I think we just go to Peter Noster, right? I hope a lot of you are German speaking, but I really want to go to Peter, so let's rate him. Okay, take good care. Goodbye. So this will work in a couple of seconds, and then we are out. 3, 2, 1, and go.